multiplying rational expressions. So when I take a look at multiplying rational expressions, what I want to try to do is factor some of these sums to products so I can find ones. Because as of right now, like for example, x squared minus y squared doesn't make a 1 with anything, so I'm trying to find some ones. So let's go ahead and start factoring. So x squared minus y squared is a difference of squares, so that is x plus y, x minus y. That's been replaced. Now when I take a look at this next one, I can factor out an x here on the bottom for 2x squared minus x. So I have x times the quantity, 2x minus 1. Okay. Now I'm going to look at the bottom of the denominator on the second part here, and I'm looking, oh, I can factor an x out of here, so I have x times the quantity, x plus y in this case. Now when I start looking here and I'm like, okay, let's find some ones here. Well, x plus y divided by x plus y, that comes out. And I'm stuck here at this point. So what I want to actually do is I see this right here, this 2x minus 1. What I actually want to do is take a look at it with this part. And I have 1 minus 2x. Well, if I factor out a negative out of one of these, and let's do it on the top, if I factor out a negative, what do I get? I get negative 1 plus 2x, which is 2x minus 1, which cancels and makes a 1 with this 2x minus 1. So here's another 1. So when I go ahead and carefully rewrite this, in the numerator I have this negative, and I have x minus y. And in the denominator, all I have left is x squared. That is completely simplified and multiplied together. Let's take a look at another one. Let's take a look at 2x squared plus 5x plus 3. Divide that by 8x squared minus 8. And let's multiply that by x squared plus x. Divide this by 2x squared plus 3x. Alright, first things we need to do is change our sums to products so we can find some ones. That's factoring. So up here in the numerator, some of you are able to go ahead and do the guess and check at this point. Some of you might need the generic rectangle and a diamond. I'm going to do the guess and check. You can use the generic rectangle if you need. Well, I know 2x times x is 2x squared. And this 3 here, I know that I need to have a 1 and a 3. So in order to come up with the 5x for that middle term, I need to have 2x plus 3 and x plus 1. So when I multiply those together, I would get 2x squared plus 5x plus 3. In the denominator, I'm going to factor out an 8. And when I do that, I get x squared minus 1. Which also, I can think about this as x plus 1. Let's erase that. X minus 1. So that's factored a little bit more. In the numerator here, I'm going to factor out an x. I'm going to have x plus 1. And in the denominator in this one, I'm going to factor out, it looks like an x. So x times 2x plus 3. Now what I'm going to start doing is start finding some ones. So x divided by x is 1. 2x plus 3 times 2x, or divided by 2x plus 3 is 1. X plus 1 is 1. And that looks like it might be it. So when I'm looking at writing my answer, I would do x plus 1 divided by x minus 1 for my final answer.